kombucha here, and I'm setting this up. Hopefully I get it right live so I can see the other phone. But I'm so busy rigging up or editing other videos that I had to stop to do these leaders for an order going out. Got tackle industry or oh, sorry guys, I'm also cramping up in my back real bad. I went to my chiropractor. Oh, recording the wrong way. How about that? Let's see. There we go. Let's see if this works now. Got it. Go up a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright, now let's go. Got some ice cream on me earlier. Jeff surprised us with some ice cream from Walmart. It was supposed to be a Swiss roll imitation deal, and it was alright. It was like a ice cream sundae, or the ice cream sandwich, the chocolate part, the way you eat the ice cream, and the outer portion of it. Excuse me. I also just ate lunch too, so I'm a little on the chunky side right now. So, but what's up, Steve Owens? Got Kevin White, CJ Hernandez, Lewis, NTZ, Jeffrey Holmes, Miguel, Martin. How y'all doing? How was y'all's weekend? Anybody go fishing? Any memorable catches or greatest deal? Yes. Quick reminder, we are trying to hit 20,000 subs by the end of today. We're trying to get 20,000 because what that's going to do is give an increased bonus of 4 extra places to go 24-hour shark fishing with us and Team Real Locos. I gave it out. It was a little bit over a month that we gave the offer for that to hit 20,000. We are at, let me grab my other phone. Allergies have been going nuts on me all day today, just tearing me up. I do it the other phone. Just give me the ability to keep watching what y'all are posting on the comments and stay live at the same time. Excuse me. What did I do with the other phone? Oh, it's in my glove compartment, so let's do this. Oh, that was something else I wanted to show y'all. This was pretty interesting. I saw it the other day. The amount of countries that are actually watching the channel was pretty interesting. I think we counted up 103 or 104 different countries, which was amazing. That was wow. I was really, really blown away with that. So, we're doing a current subscriber count. We're at 18,200 and something subscribers. Let's get the exact number. Actually, we passed 18,000 subscribers on the 23rd of May, right there, you can see, which was a few days ago. We need about 1,800 subs to get to 20,000, which, like I said, I mean, I figured we could hit it by today, which gave us a month to get, what was it, 3,000 subs that we needed or something like that when we hit it. I still really like that idea, and I like that option there, so I'd like to extend it. I really do love fishing with my subscribers, especially for the amount of work a lot of y'all have been putting in. It's been, y'all been rocking and rolling with the amount of comments on there and stuff like that. So all my new subscribers, oh man, maybe I need an energy drink or something, guys. Food was really good, so kind of full, and then the ice cream on top. But we got quite a bit of them there. So let's see. Oh, you are. What's up? Jacked Up Leatherworks in the house. What's up, man? So are you moving back to Texas, or are you still staying up north where it's too cold for the rest of us? And right now, all I've been doing is just kind of talking about the 20,000 subscriber mark. I did put a on there to. I'm sorry, guys. This weekend was a really long weekend, as y'all saw. I did another video shortly after that. I took my family out, like all of them, on the kayaks. And what I did was I had the Predator 14 Old Town with the pedal drive, and then I tied a Manta Ray 14 to it, and then I also tied an inner tube to that, and I towed my whole family upriver. And it was a good, I don't know, 1,000 yards or so that I went upriver with them. And then I got to the point where I wasn't getting any ground. That's as far as the river would allow me to go because of the speed that was coming at us. So that's when we turned around and came back. And then my little dog he was walking on the side of the kayak right there, and he fell in so quick. We had to catch his leash and pull him back up to the surface. He didn't like that too much, neither did everybody else, but it was definitely a learning experience for him. And he still got in the water after that, but we were afraid that he would be afraid of the water after that point. But no, he's good. And so, yeah, somebody needs to bring me a 5-hour energy, that's for sure. I would not say no to that. And we got Ken in the house. Who else? 361 Most Hated. Yep, Toby. And a name I cannot say. If I had my other phone, maybe I'll send one of my workers to go into my center console and go bring me the other phone, because then that would allow me to get on there and see what language that is. It would translate it for me. I found a app that allows me to just grab my other phone, put it to that screen, and I can look through my phone to see that one, and it'll tell me exactly what language that they're speaking, and also go ahead and translate it for me. It would detect the language, which is pretty cool, and that is giving me the opportunity for my subs when they are commenting on there to also ensure that we're not having a bunch of scamming going on. There has been that one that has tried a few times to tell y'all to call a 1-800 number to claim your prize and stuff like that. It will never be a 1-800 number, guys. We have a number here for the shop that's been the same number for about 9 years now. So, yeah, it's not going to be a 1-800 number, guys. Well, you need to come on by. We are here. We're open till 7. We had been closing early on the holidays only because nobody was coming in, and we just wanted to make sure everybody that did come in was able to get the gear they needed to make their trip. So we noticed early in the afternoons, about 3 or 4, it would completely die for us. So that's when I also too went ahead and allowed my workers to go and close down. We would call it a day, so that way they could kind of enjoy the holidays too. I wish we all could take all the days off on holidays, but at the same time, we are a retail shop, and we need to be able to supply our customers when they need the gear. So we'll see what's up. I'm in the background. Good to see the leader working hard too. Oh yeah, most definitely. We all get down, and depending on how busy it gets, I may be going in the back to go help them with that. I would really love to show you how we work things in the back. However, I haven't hit the 100,000 mark yet. When I do that, then I'm going to show y'all how we've been doing it to create all the tackle that we create in the back and stuff like that, which will be pretty cool. But this is where we're at now. Camped fishing pins, couple of days, caught nothing but whiting and hardheads. My tournament fishing partner Damon just got off the beach. They weren't able to get any baits out, but they did get Jack Crevalle, large skipjacks, and I believe he even said a bull red too. Said it was pretty sporty conditions up on that, and yeah. And I don't know. I definitely didn't get enough sleep last night, even though I laid down pretty early. I woke up with a real bad creak in the middle of my back. I am actually I'm setting up to have a sleep test done because they believe I have sleep apnea, which means I ain't been getting. I know I've had it for a long time because those specific questions that they were asking me before they would even authorize the test. And one of them was, when I'd be like, say, in a classroom environment, and whoever was talking, I would fall asleep. And a bunch of my devil dogs that know me very well, and I mean, I've told y'all this, that there was times that I would actually get up or sit on a chair that I could easily get to the walkways, because in the military or in the Marine Corps, when I was in, as long as you got up and did your best to stay awake by doing push-ups, whoever was giving the class would not take offense to it. It would show them respect by you willing to get down and push without being told to push, because if you're sitting there falling asleep, it would basically mean you didn't care about whoever was up there talking. And so for me, I would actually get up and do push-ups, just so that way I wouldn't show that disrespect. Now, there was one time, I don't remember what his rank was because I fell asleep on all kinds of ranks, but he was up there. He was a commissioned officer, and yeah. So I'm sitting there, and probably about the fifth or sixth time, he stopped and he asked me. He was like, "Why is that devil dog always dropping down and doing push-ups?" And I stood up. I said, "Because I didn't, I'm falling asleep." Not saying that you're boring or anything, sir. I have a real bad habit, and I don't want to show you no disrespect, this and that. And he goes, "Man," he's like, "that's the first." He's like, "Normally, nobody falls asleep." And I said, "I understand that, sir, and I truly mean no disrespect. It's just, when I feel that I'm getting any kind of lazy eye or anything, I jump to it and get up and do my push-ups." And so he actually told the guys that next to me that they should be able to watch me. And that's what I didn't want. I didn't want my fellow Marines having to watch me because I would fall asleep. Well, now we fast forward to where we are now, and that was one of the questions. Like, do you fall asleep when you're talking to others? Or you're in a classroom environment and stuff like that? It's like, yeah, like I have a real bad problem with it. And yeah, so it just kind of makes me think of that situation when, I had to do that in the Marine Corps just so I wouldn't get in trouble. And what's up, Garrett's? Actually, I got a monster over there, but I'm not really in the mood for a monster. I think they have too much sugars. And then, what's up, Henry Ciniceros? $1,900 on Saturday. I will see what's up because I've been trying to set it up that when I do get off of work, and I'm trying to leave my work here, you know what I mean, guys? And I mean, I know, like watching YouTube and all of that, I'm trying to keep up away from any of the social medias just because I'm trying to devote more time to my family, kind of deal. So I'll put away my phones and I won't even touch them, just because, we're trying to show our kids that, social media ain't the only thing that's going on in life, and kind of like we expect them to go outdoors and go fishing with us, they're wanting some things. So I think that's the least we can do with that. And yep, and I love this, that everybody within the channel is communicating with each other and stuff like that, which is awesome. We're building a extra large family of fishing, and I really, that really humbles me to see how friendly everybody is, willing to help each other out and stuff like that. So kudos on y'all. Really, really awesome. So, But what are you going to be talking about on your deal, Jacob, for Jacked Up Leather Works? Homero, what's up? Not right now, boss. Oh, speaking of that, I am actually gonna see. They're scheduling me for an orthopedic surgeon meeting with them about my hip, because they actually did some x-rays on my hip, and it's, when I saw them, here's the ball joint, there's the socket, and you're normally supposed to have a gap. Well, it's actually kind of flattened out, and it's like this against the socket of the hip. So there's no cartilage in between there, which is very bad, and that's where all the pain comes from with me. And so because of that, they're recommending me to an orthopedic surgeon to check that out. I definitely don't want surgery. I'm looking into still that stem cell deal, but obviously with the VA, I might have to get it recommended from the surgeon to have it done. Everybody I've talked to about the stem cell surgery, though, has had nothing but great things to say about it. So I'm really looking forward to whether the VA helps me out or not. I'm going to get it done. Also, the bonus is I'll be sharing it with all of y'all, because I know multiple guys have bad shoulders, bad backs, bad knees, and if this can help out my hip, I'm pretty sure it can help out any joint. So I'm really looking forward to that. Actually, my appointment is on June, or actually they're supposed to get back to me on that. But my sleep study is June 6th when I have to do that one. I've also got some other appointments for my eyes and my hearing. Yes, I got bad hearing. I've lost 50% of my hearing on my right side. Yeah, so now when my wife, I told my wife, well, I didn't hear you, I literally mean I didn't hear her, not just being selective hearing. So, but we'll see what's up. Yes, sir, about time, and hopefully this time it can get fixed so I don't have to keep messing with it and stuff like that. I love Toby. Hey, Toby, gotta ask you real quick too. Notice a lot of your comments had a bunch of references to movies and or music. Is that a few of them? Captain Eric was actually helping me while I was driving out to our last fishing trip. We went in my truck, so I drove part of the first leg just because I just felt like driving. I felt like running. So because of that, we did that, and I actually showed him how to help me answer a few of those questions off there, or not questions, but the comments for the 20,000 subscriber mark, because a lot of them are repetitious and stuff. But he caught on too what Toby was doing with the music lyrics and the movies, so that was pretty awesome. Yeah. So quick question for everybody that is watching. How many of y'all shared the link to our YouTube channel to social media, and which ones did you share it to? I don't see any questions for me, so. Try to take a deep breath, and it feels like there's a stabbing pain in my right side, in between my shoulder blade and my backbone. As soon as he put pressure on it, you felt it pop right there, and that's where the pain relief came from. But also too, the muscle has been like that for a day, so it's going to take a little bit of And actually, we were thinking of that, the splitting the trip between either shark fishing and or gar fishing. Um, I think what we might do is just take a vote between the four and do that, because obviously setting up for a shark fishing trip and then try to set up for an alligator gar trip right after that, it's really expensive. The beach trips in itself are really expensive, and then going for alligator gar trips too, with the price of gasoline being what they are, it's pretty expensive as well. So if we do one or the other is fine. I'm not just closing it off to shark fishing. I say a lot of people are really liking the alligator gar deal, and actually talking to another sub that was here earlier, he's never been alligator gar fishing, so maybe we'll do that. We'll open it up to alligator gar fishing and or shark fishing, but obviously we're going to take a vote with the winners. And I'm sorry, majority's gonna roll on that. So that would be nice if we could find a spot that has alligator gar and shark available at the same time. I think if you have one, it's gonna be one or the other. I mean, if you try to find a spot with both, you're going to limit yourself on size on one or the other. Like either one, you'll only catch small sharks and large gar, or large sharks and very little to no gar. So yep. Thank you, Lewis. He heard me on that one. Oh, wow. Thank you, Jacked Up Leatherworks. He just donated a custom wallet for the 20,000 subscriber mark giveaway. Awesome. Be sure to check out his... You said Instagram earlier, right? That you're going live at 7 o'clock, which is 1900 hours. Go back. See. You're doing an interview. Who are you doing an interview with, or are you just introducing yourself, boss? I have heard that as well. You can catch gar at Goose Island, bull reds, big black drum, and shark, but I also know there's a little deal where they said it's better after a heavy rain that you can catch there, but I have not seen it or proven it. I've heard it from a few individuals, but like I said, that's all I've heard so far. Yeah, buddy, that's awesome. Good. So now we got 4 Team Hard Life rods, 4 MXL Raptors, 4 spools of Raid. We got Team Hard Life stickers for all winners. Obviously, if they win double up, we'll definitely have to work it. And then we also got the 4 places for the shark fishing and or alligator gar fishing adventure. It's gonna be normally with the alligator gar though, with the temperature being as hot as they are in a lot of these areas, we try to go at night just because it kind of makes it easier for us to handle it, on your body. Because man, there's times on the water when there's no wind, 100 and something degrees out there, and it's just brutal fishing on you and on your body. At least on the beach, you can get in the water and chill, but some of these areas that we go to, you cannot do that because there are threats of alligators. And those come in a very shallow water, and most of the time you will not see them until it's too late because it's a lot of dirty brown water, whereas at least here in the Gulf, you can sit in, a few inches of water and you're okay. And definitely a foot of water can hide a big shark, but that's less likely to happen. Alligators will chase you out of the water and literally on land, so you definitely don't want to see nobody get hurt. Okay, so we looked at that, and I did you go total length square times girth divided by 800? Or did you go total length girth square divided by 800 on that estimated weight for my alligator gar, Mr. Toby? What's up, Craig? How you doing? That needless to say, that was a massive alligator gar. It was. She had girth. She was big, and she stuck around there. You heard Panza say that she was still right there by the boat there a while later. So I think she wanted to get a piece of me. Girth or length times length divided by 27. I've heard of another one. Oh, so it's specific to different types of fish. Because I see length times or divide by 2,700 instead of 2,800. Yeah, yep. Captain Eric was live on his YouTube channel with that one, which was pretty awesome. He actually got the most thumbs up of any live video with that video, which is awesome. And also it's up there with the most views in his channel. So if y'all haven't subscribed yet to Team Real Locals, you need to go check them out. They're the ones that created the intro to my music, and actually they had created it and authorized me to use whatever music I wanted to, however I wanted to on my channel. And with that, I was able to go through, and man, that section just spoke out to me above all their other music, which is great. I like to hear it. And we are definitely helping them out grow. Would love to see him get monetized. He's been at it for a very long time. He's really starting to put on numbers and really starting to pay attention to the real small things that can end up being a big thing for his channel. So I look forward to the growth of Captain Eric and Team Real Locos channel and their team. As always, you know, they're a great bunch of individuals that love to fish, and they'll help you out whenever they can. So what? You're gonna do a big old wallet like Captain Eric's? Holy smokes, that's gonna be epic. Have any of y'all seen Captain Eric's wallet? This thing is like, it's a bifold and it's like this big. It's massive. Mine, where's mine? Oh man, oh there's mine. That's mine. Captain Eric's is about that big, and it's a double billfold like mine is, and his is epic. I mean, I've seen his. I love his wallet and stuff. Mine's pretty packed up right now. I need to kind of empty it because I got a lot of receipts that I normally leave here and stuff like that. So that is awesome. That, yep. So if y'all haven't checked out Jacked Up Leatherworks pieces, y'all need to go check him out. He does more than just wallets. He does. He built my reel cover. It's probably the biggest one. I don't know if he's done any one to another reel cover for anybody else, but I know mine was one of the biggest, and it was the original. That thing is massive. I've seen it from right here, and I love that thing because he's got the Texas symbol with the Texas flag colors inside of it, and then with inside of that is the Eagle Globe and anchor on it. It's amazing. That thing is freaking phenomenal. So, oh, they got music on. Hold on. Man, could y'all hear the music, guys? I just now caught it right there. Let's see. Come on. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, it is. That it is. I did see the one he did for the 80 wide. Guy out of San Antonio won it. One of the, I believe it was the gar fishing team, gar addicts, or something like that. Well, I heard it, guys. I'm glad y'all didn't hear it. But oh, the video from the other day when I was driving on the beach, I didn't get hit with monetization on it. It actually went live or whatever, and it's monetized now. So I guess they were a little lenient on that, or it didn't play enough for it to hit it. But I know that's good. Awesome. So definitely look forward to it. And let's see. All right, guys. Why did it only say one's watching? That is weird. There's a bunch of y'all on here. How many thumbs up and how many people are watching? It's not even giving me an update over here, so. $25 watching, 18 thumbs up. Awesome. 25 now. Awesome. Good deal. So, oh man. Okay, I'm definitely gonna. I want to show y'all this. It was pretty interesting when I saw it. Find it real quick. I had organized all of this, and now I can't find it when I need to find it. This is crazy. Oh, that's right. I deleted it off because it didn't allow me to monetize my videos, so I gotta re-download it. And what it is, it's the YT Studio app. On 2 of my devices would allow me to monetize, or 2 of them wouldn't let me monetize, but the last one they would. So I figured by deleting it off and installing it, it would fix that issue. So let me go and do that real quick. That's why I couldn't find it earlier. Good. But I really like that idea of the alligator gar fishing or shark fishing. I mean, I just figure with all the big sharks being caught, everybody would want to go for that. But you know, some have never been gar fishing, so I can definitely see that. Alright, so this is where I saw it. Let me see. This is the monetization page right there. And you can see all the countries on that one right there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up. Did it go up? No, it didn't. Okay. Okay, so there was Germany right there. That's 2 screens. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, just stop right there. It's a little over 8.5. And that was, some of these I can't even say the name, but it's pretty cool. This Isle of Man, never even knew that. That's pretty cool. India, Nepal, Paraguay, Indonesia, Argentina, Jordan, Turkey, Tanzania, Venezuela, St. Helena, Pakistan, Algeria, Uganda, Philippines, Honduras, Uruguay, Bosnia, and Herzegovina. Probably messed that up real bad. I'm sorry. French Guiana, El Salvador, Peru, Colombia, Ukraine, Nicaragua, Egypt, Sri Lanka, Vietnam, Reunion, Russia, St. Martin, Zimbabwe, Jersey, Bangladesh, Guyana, Ecuador, Iraq, Mexico, Serbia, Romania, Kenya, Lithuania, Panama, Estonia, British Virgin Islands, Guadalupe, Costa Rica, Kazakhstan, Saint Bartholomew, I'm not saying that right. Thailand, Belarus, Malaysia, Jamaica, Brazil, Morocco, Guatemala, Aruba, Lebanon, Nigeria, Gibraltar, Montenegro, Papua New Guinea, America, Samoa, Hungary, Aguila, New Caledonia, Malta, Greece, Poland, Iceland, Saudi Arabia, Madagascar, South Africa, Bahrain, Turk and Cocos Islands, Slovenia, Libya, Caribbean, Netherlands, Puerto Rico, Bulgaria, Portugal, Croatia, Guam, North Mariana Islands, Dominican Republic, Morocco, Slovakia, Georgia, Luxembourg, Greenland, Latvia, Latvia, Taiwan, Italy, United Arab Emirates, Hong Kong, U.S. Virgin Islands, Kuwait, Japan, Qatar, Singapore, Chechnya, Spain, Montserrat, Bermuda, French Polynesia, Oman, Cayman Islands, France, Austria, Israel, Chile, Falk Islands, Ireland, Switzerland, Belgium, South Korea, South Sahara or Western Sahara, I don't know why I'm saying South, Finland, Germany, Cyprus, Netherlands, United Kingdom, New Zealand, Sweden, Canada, Denmark, Australia, United States, Norway, and Bolivia. Wow, that's wow, that's a lot, guys. That's awesome. So let's see. Yeah, anybody got any questions? Feel free to ask. Isle of Man, the Superbike races Isle of Man. Okay, is that an actual island or is that like, what is that? Don't hate me. I don't know. I'm asking. Alligator or shark fishing would be awesome. I have caught shark before, but not alligator gar. So alligator gar is my boat. I have a coworker in the Turks and Caicos pronouns. Caicos. Okay, cool. Ooh, yep. And now Michigan. Let's see. Actually, I can do an update on the raffle while y'all are here. Good one. That's right. Yep. Saw Jeff did it up. For the LX Raptor for drawing number 25, we've sold 13. We have 37 left. For the Team Hard Life Rod, we've sold 7. We got 20 left. For the MXL Raptor, we have sold 12. We got 28 left. For drawing number 28, for the SX Raptor, we sold 3. We have 32 left. There you go, guys. All the reels come spooled up with line. And then on the Team Hard Life Rod, whoever the winner is gets to pick the colors that they want for the rod. Our rod builders have been working diligently getting us rods, and quite a few of them have been way long overdue. And again, like I said, we're truly sorry on that with everything that went on, but they're doing an awesome job of getting us caught back up, and soon here in the next probably month. We should be completely caught up with everybody and their prizes with the custom rods. So we are looking forward to that. So are they, because you know, they were basically helping us play catch up from south against Georgia. Working, I'm streaming here in Florida, shark fishing 30 more days. Nice, there you go. What's up, Craig? In the house, got it streaming over there. Pretty awesome. Let's see. I don't know about y'all, but it is really, really hot in here. Like, it says it's 70, is it 78 or 73? 78. We just replaced the filters on our AC today, so you may have some catching up to do. Definitely has been getting a lot hotter, high winds and stuff like that, which is good. Okay, with the reels, we don't do them in-house, but we have somebody that does it for us. So that's, yes, we do get them done. Yeah. Could be just me moving around more than I'm normally doing, instead of doing paperwork or editing videos. It could be it. Yeah, definitely. About the reel seat, I'm lost, Henry. Oh, for the custom rods, yes. He called me back. It just took me a second. You would like the bottom portion. The bottom portion of the 10-foot telescopic rod is 30 3/4 inches. So if we were to do this, we would have to do it at, say, 26 inches in order to make it happen. But then you wouldn't have a top grip, because that's where the bottom or the top end of your reel seat would be sitting. So that's where we would be sitting on that. Yes, sir. They're turning and burning in the back. We've got a order going out for Tackle Town, which that's why I'm building these kingfish rigs right here. Jeff is in the back doing the trout and fauna rigs. We got an order for deep sea headquarters, which we got several 100 pounds of bank weights and egg weights and regular weights going out to them. So we're doing that. And that's my haywire twist. See if y'all can see it on there. And also too, quick little voting, guys. How are y'all liking the video footage that I'm gathering now with the new cameras? And here's the crazy thing. I lost 2 of them this weekend. Yes, I did. I was out on the river with my family, and you know, I was out there running here, running there, you know, being with the kids and stuff like that. And with the high winds, the canopy went over on the chair, and you know, I was up there helping one of our family members get some things from the truck, bringing it to where we were at. And when we came back, the chairs and everything were full of mud and water, but we didn't realize at the time that the phones were sitting on it. We found them later in their cases. Well, we didn't find them. Other people that were out there found them, but we had let some people know that moved into a spot right there, and they actually let the next people know that we're in the spot there, and they actually were able to turn on the phone. It worked, and no cracked screens, thankfully. I was really panicking because I thought I was going to have to like redo all my passwords and everything on the phones after I had just gotten them. So I was, yeah. And I actually, one of the phones had multiple hours of footage from being out there already, so I was going to lose all of that too, which was not cool. But you know, we were very blessed to get the phones back, and actually we got them back not even maybe 20 minutes after we left. We got a phone call, and the little girls, well, I thought at first it was just one little girl, but 2 little girls, and they had found the phones. And so I turned around, I pulled out $80 out of my pocket and gave it to them as a little finder's fee. And they were surprised because they didn't expect anything for it. They were just doing it to be nice, which I give them a shout out. I want to say we did catch their names, but I was so utterly exhausted from being in the sun and the heat all day and working out. And also too, I am very bad with names, but if y'all are watching, thank you so very much. And if y'all ever make it to Corpus, I got y'all with some fishing tackle. So y'all come on by, because it allows me to get the videos out there, guys. So thank you very much for doing the right thing. And yep, it was more than that. It was catching all the, like I said, I took a bunch of family photos and stuff that was on there. And yes, it was really awesome of them, because they really didn't have to do that. They could have just turned them on and went about their own thing and stuff like that. So, you know, like, yes, it was a very small price to pay on my behalf. And, you know, like I said, I still want to be able to do more for them, because that was very awesome what they did. And really want to give them the idea that, you know, doing good in life pays forward a lot more than doing bad. So especially as young as they are, it was really, I mean, they looked at me all crazy when I was handing over the money, and they looked at their mom like, is it okay if I take the, and their mom was pretty stoked for them too. So that's awesome. But yeah, that was really cool. Really cool experience. We met quite a few people out there, had a few good discussions and stuff like that. Y'all will see in the video. For the most part, there is quite a bit of just natural sounds and stuff like that, which I'm leaving it like that, because at a later date I may just put that video on just so I have that to play, instead of going into somebody else's channel, or, you know, giving them credit when I have it, you know, right there myself. So I'm gonna leave it like that. A lot of that is also going on too with our regular fishing videos. Whether I catch or I don't, I'm gonna put it out there, because it is real fishing, guys. I'm not gonna sit there and say that every time we go out there we catch fish, limit out, or catch the biggest one. No, guys, fishing is fishing, especially when you're trying out new areas that you hadn't been to in forever, or, you know, you've heard of, and you want to give it a shot. You know, everywhere is different. And I'm gonna leave it real, guys. Whether we catch or we don't, break off, we land a fish, whatever it may be, you're gonna see it, guys. We really want everybody to know what fishing is like, and by leaving it real, y'all know and understand. Hey, this is happening to more people than just us. Like, you know, going out there and not catching anything. So that is true, and I'm sorry, but I'm live on the channel. I cannot answer right now. Let's see. So how many are we? Okay, I see 21 people on there. It's not showing me the thumbs up right now. I'm wondering if that's why it wasn't showing. I don't know. Maybe I had the YT Studio off, but I don't see why that would have anything to do with showing me who's on here and stuff like that. So sore throats. Ouch, that sucks. A lot of that 5 times. Yeah, no, at the end of the day, the finder, you know, can choose to accept or not accept and just do it on their own terms. For me, it was just being totally, utterly grateful that this family did that, and, you know, I just felt like giving. It was moved on my heart to give them something, and it was what I had in there, and that's what I gave them. And I really pray that it came at a time that they needed it, or didn't need it, whatever it may be. You know, it just felt on me, it was moved on me to do that, so I did it. And maybe I cheered them up. You know, that's what's up. What's up, Matt? How you doing, bro? Have you been able to get out that Abbott and get some fishing done? True that. True that. Yep. Yeah, that was quite a bit of money there too, so that was awesome. I keep jumping in between doing it by hand and or with this little device here. from C. Bayless, who hooked me up with this years, or was it Christian? Yeah, C. Bayless, the Dubro Pro set. It has its ups, it has its downs, but it's still something that I use. Nick. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. Actually, I talked to another gentleman, one of our subs here, another devil dog. I ran into him at Academy while I was over there getting some supplies. Occasionally when our distributor is not able to get us a product quickly, sometimes I can find them a bit more expensive at Academy, but I will go and get them because, you know, I'm not going to have my customers waiting for gear. So we end up talking fishing and casting and stuff like that there in the aisle fishing, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, the reds have been on fire at the Packery channel. That I've seen, but you got to be willing to be wet because a lot of them guys are out there getting soaked because the waves are still pretty high and stuff like that. So it was also drizzling a little bit. So well, yes, yeah. That's a blessing passed on for sure. So. Yeah, there's two totally different monsters right there. Yep. Losing a loved one is beyond words can even say, and you know my heart still goes out to all the families right now dealing with that school shooting in Uvalde. That is, it just takes my breath away, my thoughts away. The other night, something I hadn't done in a really long time, but my daughter asked me to come read to her and stuff, and that day it almost broke my heart to be able to do it, but I did it because I thought of all the other families that wouldn't be able to do it that night. So I did it, and I'm really gonna try my best to make sure that it's not once every so often. I'd like to do it at least a couple times a week, just because, like I said, I think I gotta do it in honor of those that can't. Deal. We'll be here. I did extend an invite to the individual who ran into the school to end that situation. Found out some of my Facebook acquaintances and friends actually know the individual, so a bunch of guys in San Antonio that I know have offered up, you know, to take him fishing when him and his family or whatever, whenever that they can, and that was something that I know I could do because fishing is such a great thing to help people cope with whatever's going on, and or just to give them some peace and some silence away from everything else. So, you know, sometimes we do need that, and I think that's the reason why I love fishing so much. So, well, hopefully we hear back from him. I know he wasn't the type to do it and looking for recognition and stuff like that. I'm just doing it as a token of appreciation for somebody stepping up to do that. Obviously, it's not the end of the story, you know. There's a bunch of other families out there that are having to deal with their children seeing this and living it. I'm really praying for them and their families that they all get the help that they definitely need right now, the support. So. Amen to that. That is right. I hope I didn't kill the mood with everybody, guys. Sorry, it led up to it. So. Alright, there you go. So, mentioned wraps and barrel twist counts. Just curious. No, I haven't. What I'm doing for ours, I'll go and do the next one real quick for you. I have a little mark here on my countertop here where I do it. So what I did was I've got my set measurement for my cross right there where I cross over and I twist my wire. For the main stem of doing my twist here, I do 2 full twists. So that's 1 and 2. Then on the second one, as I'm turning, I'll straighten out my main line, which actually it's this one right here. And then I'll break, instead of the half twist like this, I'm going to twist it to where it creates an L pattern right there. See how now it's straight? You got those half twists there, and now I'm going to full twist here. And I'll do that 5 or 6 times. I'm using 98 pound test. 93. Oh man, ooh, that hurt. I'm using 93 pound test right there. To break it off, all I'm going to do is push down and come up and do that. And actually, if you take it all the way around like a fishing reel handle, it'll break off nice and clean. So there you go. If it kind of tilts on one side, all you have to do is straighten it out so you get it nice and straight all the way around. And it's nice and clean. There's no hang up to cut your fingers on and stuff like that. So yes sir, I think we all needed it. Let's keep prayers going out for them. I know some of our family, actually on my wife's side of the family, took off up to Uvalde to go help donate food or cook food, something like that. I didn't get the whole deal because I was busy packing up so we can go on a road trip. We just kind of heard it on the sideline. And as for a Shark D hooker, most of the time I use my long line clip. We have been using circle hooks, and for the most part they get hooked right in the corner of the jaw, so we were able to get them out using the long line clip or the leader by hooking it and pulling it the opposite direction. Oh, actually, I got those in. I got those blanks in. I was actually working on the video earlier, but when this order came through, I'm trying to get it out so I can get it delivered. So I stopped editing that video, but it is coming up really, really, really soon. Um, yeah, I think we got in 10 or 11 blanks, something like that. We did do some just overall looking at the blanks and stuff like that, but I did not get a list printed out of which blanks they were for weight class or anything, length and stuff like that. So I didn't really go too much into it, but you can see the reaction from me and Damon's reaction of holding the rods, feeling them, checking them, just overall first-hand experience with these fishing rods, how really impressed we were and what we like about them. Other than that, I'm going to go further in depth with the next video on when I actually start getting them built up and what we're looking for, how we build them, and that way y'all can really see and understand, because right now, like I said, it's a new rod blank company. Never dealt with them, but they look super promising. We were putting some bend on them, you know, using the wall and stuff like that, and it was good. It was really good. I'm really happy. I'm really stoked to see where this is going to go. It's big door opening for us. So I will, as soon as he walks by Jacob, we'll let Jeff know. As for a D hooker, though, we have seen some guys make one that involved like a C, built-in C that allowed you to twist the circle hooks out of the shark's mouth, even at the corner of the mouth, and be at a far enough distance to where they wouldn't get to you. But I have not tried them myself. I've just seen some videos on it and stuff. Yes, we do. We actually have, I think I got 2 in shop right now, but it looked like Matt was coming by. He's supposed to be making a purchase of 1, so I may have 1. But I know I've got some more on the way of the Vexen and the Tackle Industry bait casting rods. So I'm excited for that too, because some customers are waiting for them as well. A 9/0, whoa, hold on. Guess he's fixing it. Okay, Kyle, don't sell any what? Oh, no, I don't have any right now of any of the Shark D hookers. The ones we did purchase from another name brand store, we bent it out on the first hook trying to get out, so it was crap. And it was very expensive. It was like $100 and something for that D hooker. Big, like 4 foot long deal, and it bent on us, and like, yeah, we were not happy with it. And it was handled by a guy that has handled them before. He said and seen them work or whatever, and then this one just it was, yeah, we were not happy with it. We definitely know that shark skin is really tough, so are their meat and jaws and all of that. But we also want to make sure that when you go to de-hook them, that you're not ripping their whole face out by trying to do that. A lot of these hooks still have barbs on them, so we try to make it to where you can get them out with no more than just a puncture wound on the sharks. And for Avid Reel covers, yes, we have some in-house. If you're talking about Jacked Up Leatherworks, you would have to get with him. He custom makes 2 custom orders. So I don't know which one you were talking about, Roger. Yes, they are. The 9/0s, they will catch. It also depends how you set it up. Are you land-based fishing? Are you boat fishing? That all really has a lot to play into how you set up the reel. Obviously, the heavier line you go with, the less line capacity you get. But I used to fish my 9/0 with 100-pound Power Pro, top shot it with 100-pound mono back when I used you know, the single speed reels. At that time, I was not into the hollow core, but if I was going to set it up now, I would strictly go with, you know, the 100-pound hollow core to 130-pound hollow core, just so the 130 pounds give you more abrasion resistance to for when you are coming up on the sandbars and pulling the fish in. On the 9-aught, you should be able to get about 1,500 yards, 100-pound hollow core, and probably 100 yards or so of 130-pound hollow core on top of that. That's if you overfill it. If you don't overfill the reel, then you should, I mean, that then will take it down to say 13 or, you know, 12 or 1,300 yards of braid, and then go from there. I want to say I did a video a long time ago, was filling a 9-aught up like that, doing the low and the high mark. If it is there, it would be in our spooling library. So that's why we set it up for questions like this. We can definitely do it, and we got plenty of them. I think we got like 8 or 10 of the 50 covers in here. So oh man, I'm missing a hook. How am I missing a hook? That's another thing I do. The way I build my leaders is totally different from the way others built their leaders, but let me go ahead and show you what I do and the reason why I do it. And specifically right here, so I don't have a lot of excess burn off. Might have to get some Team Hard Life coffee. Yeah, we have our own coffee there, so maybe I'll have, you know what, that's a dang good idea. Hold on. So, I'm using 98-pound wire for my kingfish leaders. You up for some coffee? You up for some coffee? Some of our Team Hard Life coffee? Huh? Yeah, because I keep yawning while I'm live on the channel. I keep yawning while I'm live on the channel. And then Jacob said, what's up? What? Jacob, Jacob Leatherworks. Oh, yeah. All right, we're going to get some Team Hard Life coffee in there. Yeah. Just like me, come to coffee. I think he likes it more than I do, but I don't mind drinking a good cup. So, also, okay, so real quick, right here, for me to break this, actually, I keep showing that camera. I'm gonna break this line. What I do is, I come straight me to you, and I bend it perpendicular this way. And what I do is, I'm gonna rotate it towards you, and then back around, and keep doing it like that. And what I'll do, it breaks it right there. Look, there's nothing to get hung up on. Nice and clean, and that's the waste I have. All that waste because this should have been part of the next leader, and I'll show you what I mean by that here in a second.
I would suggest that we get a new coffee pot.
Is it that bad?
Yeah. Like, you know, $20. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, do you want to send the kid real quick, or do you want to go?
I'll go, because I know where it's at real quick, boom, boom.
Okay.
And so we'll get, I think we still got the filters. I'm not going to get the one that does that cappuccino and...
He should have come back.
I always spent $300 on a coffee machine.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've done 8 while I've been sitting here. I guess they forgot to clean it out on the last one, so let's see. Gotta give me a yak and 2 rods first. If you're gonna do any kind of kayak, I would really go with a pedal drive kayak. Not the Hobie one either, because it's a stair climber. So basically you're using one specific muscle, and I've never cramped up so bad in my life as I have with those. Now with the cyclic one, I use a Predator, an Old Town Predator PDL. Got that one from Wind and Wave, and yeah, that's the one I choose to use. That's the one I've done multiple 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 yard drops from the beach with big bait and still come in. There's also the same kayak that I actually stood up on with a bad hip and threw a 7-foot cast net. Now, granted, I missed and I hit the bow of the kayak and I caught the kayak, so the fish ended up getting out of there.
We're gonna have to get some of those styrofoam cups.
That's fine.
Okay. Hey, Kramer. Hey, we got sugar.
Yeah. So, no, it don't smell fishy. It smells good. It smells good. It smells really good. Did you rent or buy? On the kayak you're talking about, I bought it. They do have a day where you can go out and play with them, and they don't rent them though. As far as I know, that was the deal years ago when I first got my kayak with Wind and Wave. Very nice. I was talking to Frank up there, the owner, with them, and very, very, very nice kayak. I like it because, like I said, you'll see too here in the video when I create that one. On the river, I was going upriver against the current, towing a 14-foot manta ray with my 2 kids, my nephew on one. My daughter was with me on my kayak, and my dog, or the dog was on the other kayak, and then it finally came to me. And then I was towing my wife and an inner tube at the very back. So it was a pretty cool little deal. But like I said, I got to a point where I couldn't go any further because the current was moving that quickly. But it was cool because I'd rather go up current, and then it just pushes us right back to our camp if we can't kayak back. But the kids got in the water and floated along on the way back home, or way back to our camp, which was a cool little deal. Getting used to big water like that, you know. Henry Sharky, y'all. Nice. I used to have a Frenzy. It was the first kayak I ever actually started out with. No. Was it a Frenzy? Yes, it was a Frenzy. They're like 8 foot or something like that. And then I got a Scrambler XT, and that Scrambler XT is super fast. That one was nice. I really liked that one. I did not like the Scrambler 11. I sat on it and I flipped over on the second bar. I didn't even started kayaking yet and I already flipped over. Like, what the hell? So yeah, I did not like that one. Yeah. But then the upgrade from that was the Manta Ray 14, and that one was also gifted to me, and it was gifted to me after I caught my world record tiger shark from Bob Hall Pier. That was when I was doing a little collaboration, or I was actually just on 30 Miles and Out with Ty Sutherland. He actually introduced me to his kayak sponsor, and he kind of didn't believe that I would be crazy enough, so I went out there in the middle of Packer Channel when there was there was nobody on the jetties, so I didn't have to worry about anybody on the jetties. But what I did was I went out to the mouth of the Packer Channel towing the big old bait, and I forgot what kind of reel I had, and I dropped bait in the middle of the channel just waiting for a shark to pull me out. So it never happened, but I stayed out there a good time. But he followed me on camera going out there to go launch his bait while I sat out there and stuff like that. He made it out as far as he could and stuff. So, what's up, Roel? How you doing? And we're talking about the Scrambler 11 is tipsy, right? I've heard of Kuda's being pretty good too. I want to say everybody wants to call when I'm live. Can't do it. Can't do it, guys. Especially since I only have one phone on me right now. The other phone is in my truck. I was out shopping earlier for some fishing tackle. Yeah, actually, I think he sold it for less than that. I saw something on Facebook where he had it up for a while at a certain price, and then he sold it for a ridiculously low price, just because, you know, just to get it out there or whatever, that somebody made an offer. And yeah, ain't fish with Ty in a minute, man. But the last time I went with him, it was him and a few guys. We went out to the rig right out off of Bob Hall Pier. We were all leaving, and then something, I was towing my line, one of my gator spoons, and I was leaving the rig. I get towed all the way back to the rig, and it went into the rig, and I lost it. So yeah, that was pretty cool though. But they didn't realize what was going on until I finally caught up to them or whatever. So for $500, you're gonna have to find somebody that is willing to sell one at that price if you're trying to find one that's an upgraded model. Yes, we got plenty of shirts in stock. Actually, maybe I'll do a walkthrough here in just a second. Let me get the rest of these leaders. I need a dozen of them for got plenty of shirts. Bluegrass Mondo. Okay, I don't understand that VGC I don't know what that last comment is. Was we got plenty of shark leaders that you can work in all the guts for casting out. And well, there you go. If you're on a frenzy that you have to hand paddle, if you got great upper body, the frenzy will be great for you. Me, I like to use the pedal drives just because it leaves my hands free, so I can, if I got to maneuver or do extra maneuvering, I can keep moving without having to stop paddling, which is great when you're going through big surf. If you don't intend on going through big surf, then a frenzy would be great. I know guys that love the frenzy. I mean, they said it handles big surf for them. I'm good. I've been through it. I'm good. You know, this is my personal preference only. So, yep. If you find a used one, you can definitely find some good deals out there. And sometimes some are crazy good. I've seen some guys buy Hobies for less than $1,000, all with everything. I would check. There's Facebook sales. They normally will post up stuff like that, and you can definitely find some great deals like that. Yeah, you say as long as it floats and gets you out there, but sometimes you bite off a little more than chew. It is high dollar, guys. I believe it was $2,800 when it first came out. I am pretty sure that I was going to say they're probably cheaper now, but with the price increasing and stuff, they may be at the same price, if not more expensive. So, like I said, the frenzies are pretty decent. They're but if you're not kayaking too many baits, then you should be good too. If you're fishing, say off a pier, would be great, because then you don't have to deal with the surf coming back in and fighting that every single time. That's one of the biggest factors when you're kayaking bait that eats you up in your strength and ability to get out there. It really does. That's where you exert a lot of energy. Is what I was trying to say. So. And that they do. What you can also look at too is estate sales. Those are some great ways to find some really, really good deals. A lot of times people sell things on there and they don't even know what they're selling. So. Let me see something real quick. Actually, this is something that I've been wanting to do for a while, and y'all might see what's going on y'all's end here in just a bit. Can y'all see what I'm doing on y'all's end yet? You also got to realize with the longer kayak, it's not as easily to pick you up and flip you. A lot of times they'll pick you up, but the wave will move and you can move over it like that. So that may be something. Yeah, a few of y'all have got it, and like I said, it's a start, for a few of you. I definitely didn't know what it was until I saw Captain Eric doing it on his. I was like, man, that's a great thing to do, to thank the guys that are out there. And I definitely would like to do it for the guys that I know have been on the channel and have been competing so much with the commenting and stuff like that. Y'all are the guys that are always out there. Y'all are always staying proactive and stuff like that. So I really wanted to show y'all a little more appreciation for it, and also too that y'all also too keep your comments in a very positive manner and so forth. So let's see, let me see if I got kind of everybody right there. Yeah, and as we continue to grow, we'll keep assigning more and stuff like that. So if I didn't hit you this time, do not feel bad. Like I said, you just gotta stay proactive with it and so forth. So that was a little thank you from me to y'all guys for being proactive with the channel and stuff like that. I was trying to look for other ways to do it, and I learned something from Captain Eric, so it was awesome. I really do want to thank y'all, and like I said, I'm always going to find a way to do it, and just keep doing what y'all are doing. We're definitely going to make it grow. We are going to come up on 20,000 subs really, really soon. We're at 18,200, so we only need 1,800 more. Definitely keep passing on the knowledge of the channel, sharing the link of the YouTube channel itself, and so that way we can continue growing and getting the maximum amount of views per video and stuff like that. Yes, sir. There's a few more guys on there that I know will get wrenches. I just didn't see them right off the bat right here. So I'm not going to give it away, guys. Y'all have to continue watching the channel, and you'll see when you earn your wrench. That was pretty awesome. When he was telling me about that, I was like, man, that is so cool. Like, I was kind of jelly that he learned that before I did. But hey, that's awesome. That's the way it works. It doesn't matter what level you're at. You're always going to learn something new. And that's why I love working with so many other YouTubers, fishermen of all levels, whether they're higher than me, they're less or less. That don't have the crazy amount of knowledge or the fishing years that we have been, because there's always something to learn from all levels of fishing, and I am truly humbled and blessed to be able to be one of those guys who's always open to learn new knowledge, guys. I really, really love the ability to be able to learn and share it with everybody. So, Push Pop, take 15. Thank you very much. Where are you from, Push Pop? And from the way Captain Eric explained it to me, is that basically y'all guys can, if somebody comes on here saying, creating hate and discontent for no reason, that y'all are basically a moderator like they do on Facebook. Like y'all can delete people's comments that are rude or uncalled for and stuff like that. And or help me out, answer questions, and people that see your wrench know that you kind of know what you're talking about, you know, if I authorize y'all to do that. So a lot of y'all guys have been on the channel long enough that y'all know a lot of the videos that I have posted, have done, and the knowledge I put out there. So it just gives whoever is new to the channel an idea that y'all got some weight on the channel, guys. So congratulations to everybody, you know, for sure. So all right. Yeah, I'm a croaker soaker too, man. I've caught some crazy fish. I've hooked tarpons, caught shark, reds, trout, even caught black drum on a croaker. It's pretty cool. They call us knuckle draggers. The guys that throw nothing but lures, they call us knuckle draggers. Yep. I thought that was pretty funny, and I was like, I'm good with that, because I still catch fish, and I don't have to work nearly as hard as them guys. Sometimes those guys go out there and throw 5 or 6 times and catch a limit. Not a hater, guys. I'm not. I do give props. Yes. Which leaders did you get, and what you catch? The only one I can't do by my hand with is the swivel here. It's too small, so I have to grip it with this. Same here. Well, we're also what they call crane fishermen too. We put out bait waiting for the fish to come to us, and when it does, we catch them. Cranes will sit in a spot for hours waiting for the fish to come to them, and then they'll get you. So. I might have to get that sticker. Proud knuckle dragger. Hard bait and weight. Yep. Oh man, I've done that too, man. It was back when I was first getting into gator lures and stuff like that. I got my first one, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna do this. I backlashed, it broke off, went flying one direction. I just looked at my buddy, and he could not stop dying laughing. We were on the end of the jetties. He was just bawling. He almost cried. He laughed so hard. So I've been there. Been there. I think I had to build a dozen of these. Let's see what's up here in a minute. What's up, Ernest? Oh man, man, oh man. Excuse me. Hey, I'm live here and I'm live on my TV. But oh, wrong one. That's funny. That is funny. I can't believe I did that. What kind of line did you have on there? Oh, well, see, well, I'm going to show you what I'm looking at, the reason why I haven't asked. But right there, it only shows me how many people are on there, and I've kind of been watching just the comments on there, haven't flipped back, but we're at 40 thumbs up. Wow, 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 wow. That is awesome. Good deal. Everybody keeps smashing them thumbs up. Yes, yes, yes. It's really going to keep us going and stuff like that, so that was pretty awesome. Oh, the agony, yeah. Yeah, Gator Lures has actually got a bunch of smaller spoons like that, weedless and stuff, hammered ends, and I liked a lot of theirs because they allow you, they had the notch in the back so you can add a grub or a worm to it and stuff like that. That is very nice. So, and I think Captain Eric has it. Let me see if this is where it can show me. Okay, yeah, it's still not giving me the thumbs up the way. Let's see. Yeah, that's weird. Like I saw on, we're at 42 thumbs up. Thanks for the update, Mr. Toby. Awesome, awesome. So. Yep. Be safe on the road, Ernest. We are definitely here putting out some gear, and I'm building Kingfish leaders as I'm talking to y'all. Figured it'd be a good way to get some time in and some one-on-one with y'all. Knowing that I definitely got a lot of stuff to get done here this week with our workers and stuff.
So I'm going to go right now so that we have time to shower and everything.
Okay. One of our workers is graduating this year. He's going to go do his what is it? Graduation ceremony or whatever.
So rehearsal a day, and then I think it's Saturday is the graduation.
There you go. Awesome. What are you doing for your graduation?
No clue. Probably end up going fishing of all things.
Oh man, such trouble. All right, boss. We'll see you tomorrow.
Have some sort of fun.
All right. Well, I guess we're gonna have to do a special graduation lunch for him. That's pretty awesome to see him graduate from high school and stuff like that, which is awesome. So that, or maybe take him fishing, but I don't know if he's even gonna be in town this weekend. This is also his last week here. He's moving out of town. He's moving to another town or whatever. As far as we know, that's the plan. So. You shouldn't have a problem on that. What is going on with it? And how long have you had it? 11. I got one more. Right when the coffee's getting awesome. Or the coffee is here, the coffee maker, should I say. We're gonna go grab a new one since ours crapped out on us. He said we had it about 5 or 6 years, so yeah. Straight out of the box. And it is, what's it doing? Is it cranking forward and just slipping back, or what? He just left, or about to leave. Well, we'll be here, and yeah, we can do those videos, which will be, I think we've already done them, but this way it'll be fresh in your mind of what is on there. But it'll also be good because if we forget later, you can always refer back to the video and see where we did those color combinations of 1,000 yards. You would end up getting 2 of them. The top one would end up being, you know, anywhere from 400 to 600 yards, depending on how you want us to spool up the reel. So yeah, we can definitely do it. Okay, okay. So Avid does not have a spool tensioner, if that's what you were talking about, not a clutch. It doesn't, when you put it into free spool, it completely disengages everything. The only thing it may have, if you have it, is the magnetic control. Let me finish building this later real quick, and I'll get on that. Okay, you're talking about a spool tensioner, not the clutch. The clutch is what keeps the handle from spinning backwards. When you go to free spool, yeah, it's not gonna have any kind of way to do it. And if you start locking down the preset too much, it will actually keep you from being able to engage your lever drag when you want to keep it, when you want to add drag to the reel from free spool. Okay. All right. Almost done. A couple more, then I'll go there and get one of my reels and show y'all that real quick. Hey Jeff, can you grab me an Avid real quick, please? One of mine with line. Can you grab me one of my Avids with line? Small one, please.
Just the reel itself?
Yeah, even if you have to pull it off the rut. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Just like. And anyways, I need to take that one off because I need to put a new top shot on it. Yeah. So we'll kill 2 birds with that one real quick. And actually, bring me the reel cover too, please, from Jacked Up Leatherworks. Jacked Up is actually donating a big watch, or a big wallet, like Captain Eric's, for the 20,000 subscriber one. And we only needed a dozen of the leaders, correct?
Yes.
Okay. This is the last one and I'm done with that. Thanks, sir. Last one, I'm done. Just a sec. So that was my goal, is to build 12 of the Kingfish rigs right there from scratch. Built those, now we just got to get them labeled for the order. And then real quick, that's the reel cover from Jacked Up Leatherworks. We had it sitting there, and that's the left side plate right there, which is pretty awesome. I love it. You say we do use it. We do use it a lot. And then it's got its main cover here that goes around the reel, locks into place there, like this. Comes around the handle, so it locks the handle in place like that. There's the back end of the reel, and then it has that right there. Oh, I just noticed that. There's his logo right there for Jacked Up Leatherworks. That was pretty awesome. I didn't see it before. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, I was just too excited to get it out and get it going on the beach and stuff like that. So normally when it's on the wall hanging there, I don't keep it on the reel. I have it sitting there so everybody can see it, and that's why it's sitting like this. But normally it sits nice and round like that. But I don't want to get all dirty up on the wall and stuff like that when it takes me a while. All right, so explaining the reels real quick. And free spool is straight free spool. Your lever right here, this is your lever drag that controls your lever. If you try to tighten that too much to control this to where it don't move, as you can see, it's already engaging the handle. Look, I put it further into free spool. I was barely at the edge of it. But if you tighten this down, trying to control that, all you're gonna do is lock down the reel to where it's actually turning the handle. You see that? That means it's actually engaging there. And even then, I cannot, I'm pulling pretty hard to get my lever to lock in. That drag is stupid tight now. I would never fish like that. It would break my line. So keeping this in free spool, I'm gonna back it way off, re-engage it.
Which one do you want?
The almond one?
Pecan?
Yeah, pecan. There you go.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. Yes, it is actually called that. There you go. Yep. Already waking me up. Already. So in this, right here, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this is your magnetic control. This controls your spool here. It's not going to control it like the other reels where you can actually drop a weight and time it and all of that. It won't do that. It controls it when the spool is spinning real fast. There's a magnet, an powerful earth magnet inside that is creating a magnetic pull on the spool to control it so it doesn't over spool on you. Now if it backlashes on you, then you go up and you keep going up till you're on 5. If you're on 5 and still backlashing, you need to come and see us, because we need to see if it's your cast that's wrong or if it's the MC that's wrong. And we have actually discovered where the MC was messed up. So like I said, you got to test it and stuff like that, and then we got to test it to make sure that it's not just a cast. So there you go, guys. That's quick little down and dirty of this. Your preset here, when you take it all the way up, that's your strike position. That's where you'll pull it and see if that's the tension you want it to be at. And best thing to do is have somebody on the opposite end. You tie the line to something or to where the line can be held, and have them pull it on it. If you can hold that weight and you like that weight, then leave it there. If it's too loose, then you add more. If it's too much, then you back it down. You set these reels on whatever drag fight you want to put into it. If you're in there and it's really loose and then you notice that it's not enough and you don't want to go back down, just increase it. It'll actually go further more. Each one of those notches is actually 33% increase of the step before it. So yeah, and as you can tell, I do not clean my reels. There's all the filth and sand and everything over it. So for those that have been scared to get into brand new habits, afraid that you don't clean them enough or whatever, well, I don't think anybody's not cleaned them enough or more than me. Maybe my tournament fishing partner Damon, that would be the only one, but other than that, like I said, I mean, you can see all the gunk in there and stuff like that. The only time my reels get cleaned is if they have to be serviced for the clicker messing up or something here messing up for some oddball reason. I'm not going to say that I don't beat up my reels, but I do. I fish them. They are made to fish, and I'm going to try to land grossly crazy big size of fish for the size of reels that these are. The 6'7" alligator gar came in on an LX Raptor on my 553 Harrington, I believe is what it was. So it was pretty cool. I need to hurry with the coffee. Let's see, them rookies number Rudy, I think Wolf almost. There you go. Nice. Let's see. Oh. What's up, Rudy? And yes, sir. Thank you very much. Let's see. What size of avid are you thinking about looking for there, Rudy? Ooh, sorry guys. I was good when I was rocking and rolling, but once, like I said, once I start to sit, I start to kind of shut down over here. So I gotta keep moving, otherwise I'm going from there. Oh yeah, somebody was talking about my beard hair. Yep. Regular hair conditioner works wonders. Everybody's trying out these stupid, expensive, crazy oils and stuff. I don't like oils on my beard because when I do sweat, it gets into my shirt and it stains my shirts. Now, granted, I'm not just talking about my work shirts. I'm talking about like my going out shirts. When I do dress up, oils do leave a stain on those type of shirts and stuff like that. So that's why I don't like using them. I use regular hair conditioner when I'm washing my hair. I wash my beard and then do a nice little brush through, and it maintains very, very well. So definitely excited on that. And I have, to tell you the truth, what I've been noticing though is that when I'm going through and checking on comments through one, I go through both of them now, and what I'll do is I'll check it on one side, because normally when I go to the other side, and I guess I'll have to show it to you real quick. Let me see. Come on, get out of there. I know I'm behind right now, guys. I've not been on the channel for a few days because, like I said, I've been spending some quality time with the family. I know I put it in here again. There it is. All right, comments. So right here at the bottom, I select my comments. That brings it up to this page here. There's a ton of them on there, but it doesn't tell me how many are there. I just have to flip through and keep going all the way to the bottom. I like to start down as far down as I go, because when I comment on it, it pushes the screen down. So that's fine if I'm already at the bottom, because then I'll work my way back up. Once I get to the top, then I'll refresh it, and it'll post up whatever new comments are there. I deal with those. But over here, you can see where there's an 83. On that 83 right there, I select on that, and there's a ton of comments in there, guys. It's like I said, there's a lot of them I haven't dealt with, but I've noticed a lot more comments coming through now that y'all are changing them up. If you're putting exactly the same comment over and over and over and over again, the YouTube police get on you and they lock you up for a little bit. So you gotta change it up just a little bit. Yes, we want the 20,000 subs remark on there, because that's what I'm looking for in the comments for the 20,000 subscriber giveaway. But just throw in a little something extra, you know, say something pertaining to the video, or a question, or, you know, just something. Change it up, guys. Toby's been, you know, throwing little quotes from music, or from poems, or from movies, and, you know, it just change it up a little bit, and a lot of them come through a lot more. If I haven't responded in a few days and you haven't seen anything, it's because I haven't been on there, and that's my deal, guys. Like I said, and actually, yep, I need to go through and answer a few of these, because there's some pretty good points in there. You know, they were asking me about the different hook sets for my alligator gar rig. Yes, sir. Got some Reese's. Maybe I'll chew on these while the coffee's getting red. One of my favorite candies. When you fish in the Laguna, do you bait fish on bottom, or are you trying to throw lures? Yes, sir. You gotta play with your reel to learn it. For me, when I was practicing my distance casting, I was throwing a 5-ounce on my LX with that 14-foot rod, and I learned that I have better luck throwing 8-ounce on that same rod. I was getting better distance and better casting with less backlashes. So there you go. Oh man, I was just thinking, damn, Toby throwing a 12? Shoot. Not too many throw 12s. I know I throw a 12. Not all the time. The only time I mainly throw a 12 or 11 is when I'm super, like there's 40 mile per hour winds to my face, and I'll throw that heavy weight. It enables me to get my bait out, you know, at a decent distance. I have not been able to sit there and gauge it, because once the wave comes, or the weight lands and stuff, you got to take out that big old bow, and you know, I would say minimum 50 yards into like a 40 mile per hour wind is what I would get. That's towing the bait and stuff. It's probably further, but when you're up in the wind, high wind like that, huge waves, it's really hard to tell, because sometimes you land behind the wave instead of in front of it, which that's what I like to do, because it's already at its lowest point. I normally try to time it to where I land, you know, behind the wave when I do cast into the winded wave and stuff. Yep, definitely want to make sure when it lands that it ain't moving. We also use 3/32 gauge wire when I'm doing that. very, very rarely have I used a 1/8 gauge wire for my casting. The reason being because they're pretty tough to break. Ooh. Sorry. And I'm definitely excited for this sleep study because, like, I laid down last night at 10 or so, and I'm just utterly exhausted today. I know I wasn't sleeping right because my back kept cramping up on me. I was in pain because I did slip and fall on my right knee. I almost did a split and I landed on my right knee. Scraped it up pretty good, but luckily it didn't need or require stitches, but it is pretty good. Yep. Yeah, when the weather is right, I can definitely put the distance out there, and depending on how much line is on there, I can definitely clear some reels. Yeah, you know what? I'll show you how 12 ounce real quick. How about let's take a walk through the shop real quick with me. Let's see. All right, so we've got some. Oh man, it looks all foggy. Hold on. You should have told me it looked a little mucky. Oh, a lot better, a lot better. So we still got some colors of the hoodies. I actually got a call from one of our t-shirt suppliers and hoodies and stuff. And when we fixed it and the customers come in, and it's an everyday thing. It's an everyday battle. And got some more shirts right here. They are available for sale through the shop. You can call us, place your phone orders, and or come by and pick them up. We got some still wrapped up in here. And now we're here on our surf weights. These are a 1/8 gauge, which are really thick ones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get an 11 ounce in 1/8 gauge. I'm going to get an 11 ounce in 3/30 seconds. Oh, that belongs down here. In 3/30 seconds gauge. And I'm going to get an 11 ounce in 1/16 gauge. And I'm going to put them side by side so y'all can kind of see what I'm talking about there. And there you go. 1/16, which is our lightest gauge, 3/30 seconds, which is our medium gauge, and 1/8, which is our heavy gauge. That's some pretty heavy stuff right there. And even then, on our big stuff, we'll go all the way up to a 3-pounder. No, we do not cast those. I have casted a 1-pounder though, with bait, and yeah. But that was all from shore, not from the pier. From the pier, my heaviest I've thrown is 12 ounce right there. These are 12 ounces. And we got them 1/16, 3/30 seconds, and 1/8 gauge. Awesome. I'm glad they do. And if y'all don't know, we do have no rolls right there. 1, 1.5, 2, 3, 4, 5 ounce. We also got 8 weights of all sizes. All sizes. That's a lot of egg weights right there, guys. We also got pairs. We've got more pairs. Got coins. I'm telling y'all guys, we've been working like crazy over here. These guys have been putting out a lot of work. Cannonballs from 1 ounce all the way up to, I think we got a 3 or 4 pounder in here. Yeah, that's a 4-pounder right there, cannonball. We got our coin weights up to 10 ounce right there. You got your banks, pyramids. Okay, hold on. I would take that SX to 20 spot, Bird Island, Port Isabel. Oh, okay. So you're always on that rod. So yeah, the SXJ is nice. Depending on what type of line you put on it too. If you're never going to use a surf weight, then the G2 is a cool investment upward in grade because, and actually the regular SXJ G1 series are no longer available. Got jack rigs, got snapper rigs, got our double drops, got improved double drops, redfish, single drops, trout and flounder, pompano leaders. We got a huge assortment of them. with our legend popping corks, floats, beads, hooks. Our sticker selection, we actually have to reorder because that whole wall is empty right there. Part of that wall is empty. And then we got all of these right here, including our new stickers right there. It's our lineup of the Team Hard Life on YouTube, which is very nice. Give you all a little close-up of these right here. Big stickers, which are these right here, are $10.99. We've got the little stickers right there that are $8.99, $10.99, and they go up from there. I forgot those two. I think it's $19 and $29 for those two because those are a lot bigger. Saw an epic one. They did what they did was they cut it here like this, put Team Hard Life, and then that behind it, and it's the eyebrow of their car, which is pretty awesome. Shark leaders and casting, we got 3-ways, we got minis, 4 foot, 5 foot, 6 foot, and 7 foot. Wow, that wall was completely full last week. Holy smokes, we got a lot of leaders we got to build. Oh my gosh, that was completely full, like completely full. It was, whoa, that was probably 400 leaders in there. Here are shark drops right here. These are all of our legal hooks. We got 16 knot, 18 knot, 20 and 24s. And see. And then our big rig shark beach leaders right there. We got 30 footers and 500 pound, 600 and 700 pound. And you got your gator spoons. And then if y'all don't know about our coffee, here's our coffee. Got a Y'all Relax right there. That one's a light hazelnut with chocolate blend to end your day. We got the plain Jane right there. And then the Yeehaw, which we're gonna drink here in just a minute as soon as it is ready. Oh wow. Wow. A lot of craziness going on over here, so I need to do some cleaning for sure. Oh man. So where are we at? We got 23 people watching. Let's see how many thumbs up we got. It's not telling me on my side. It's not telling me how many thumbs up we got. Where are we at? I don't know, guys, but I think I might have to go back there and get my own cup. Ready? Coffee ready? You didn't say nothing. Oh, man. Well, let me go get my coffee, guys, real quick. Oh, man. Oh. That's God. It smells good. It smells good. All right. Where are the cups? And there they are. Everything's still. They all got theirs and went back to work. Didn't even say nothing. You already open up a package?
I thought Mike did.
I know. I saw him with the cup. That's I saw it on a reflection. That's what I thought.
Unless he found the second one.
Yeah, I found the last one. Should have opened it up at the back side. Yeah. So, you guys were saying what's up to you. They're still live on the channel.
What's up?
Smell it? Okay, you don't have to get your own, guys. You're gonna come in. It is moist. cool mine down with a little bit of chocolate ice cream. Oh, that's that Swiss one that I was telling you that Jeff got me earlier that got my shirt dirty. Guess I didn't.
He needs a bib.
I need a bib, that's for sure. I was going to throw ice in my deal, but I found the ice cream instead, so I went with that one. Oh, man. Yeah, that's delicious. That is delicious. So I hope y'all have enjoyed this afternoon of me making leaders and answering whatever questions I could answer. But we've been on for a little more than 2 hours. So I appreciate everybody that chimed in and watched the video and gave us a thumbs up, because that was pretty awesome. And again, guys, we're still trying to hit 20,000 subs. To get entered in, you know, you have to be subscribed to the channel. And also too, it helps to promote on there or comment on the channel talking about 20,000 subscriber mark. And don't keep commenting the exact same thing, because YouTube will block you eventually. And we're going to be doing a shuffle through the videos when I do start selecting. And we're going to have 16 winners, guys. So it is coming. But like I said, the faster we can get it done, the faster we can get onto some big sharks and then, or some big old alligator gar fishing. A lot of people are kind of interested in that. So I'm definitely going to open it up that way. I mean, that's either which way of fishing is fine by me. I'm actually excited, you know, that people are inquiring more into the different fishing styles that we do here. So stay tuned, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get to my coffee. 4:30, 4:40 in the afternoon here. So that's good. That's some good coffee. Definitely feeling better. So yeah, I gotta go. Actually, I gotta edit some videos, but I gotta go here. I want to make sure to get it done, because like I said, I'm trying to devote and put some different priorities in my life. Like I said, with the channel, with the shop, and everything I got going, guys, sometimes, you know, you just got to sit back and focus on certain things to make it happen and pull everything together. So I definitely, you know, you got to start with a great, strong foundation. And for us, you know, after everything that went on, you know, prayers going out to the town of Uvalde, or, I mean, that is, that's totally, that's off the charts pain. I you know, and that just, you know, reiterated. I wouldn't say like we forgot, but we just got to remember that, you know, not every day is promised, guys. That's why it's called present. Take advantage of it. Don't let it slip through your fingers and then wake up tomorrow wishing that you had done something different. So I'm really, really trying to put my best foot forward and show my kids every day that I love them, show my family that, and even my nieces and nephews that come over. You know, it's, you know, you never know when one of them could be down on one day, you know, and definitely need a smiling face or a good way. So just remember that, guys. We are here in this together. We're going to raise each other up, and definitely got prayers going out for everybody. Y'all have a good one. Y'all stay blessed. And I'm going to get to my coffee. This thing's really good, I'm telling you. And you can ask all the guys that come in here, they will rarely see me with a cup of coffee. But when I do, I'm going to get after it. All right, guys. Y'all have a good one.